Musa and the rich man Miógbo. Once upon a time, in a small Hausa village, lived a curious man named Musa. Driven by a desire to explore beyond his familiar surroundings, Musa decided to visit a city in the Yoruba-speaking region, despite not knowing a word of Yoruba. After a long journey, Musa arrived at the gates of this bustling city. Almost immediately, he encountered a large herd of cattle. Intrigued by the size and quality of the herd, Musa asked the passerby, "Who owns this cattle?" The passerby, unable to understand Musa's language, responded with "Miógbo," meaning "I don't understand" in Yoruba. Musa, however, misunderstood and assumed Miógbo was the name of a wealthy cattle owner. Amazed by the size of the herd, Musa thought to himself, "This Miógbo must be very rich oh." As Musa continued his journey, he came across a magnificent mansion, the grandest he has ever seen. He approached a man near the house and asked, "Who owns this beautiful house?" The man replied, "Miógbo." Musa's admiration for Miógbo grew as he marveled at the wealth this person must possess. Further into the city, Musa saw a large ship at the port, with workers unloading an impressive array of goods. He couldn't resist asking, "Who owns these goods?" Once again, the answer was Miógbo. By now, Musa was convinced that Miógbo was the richest and most blessed person in this city. 2 days later, while wandering through the streets, Musa stumbled upon a funeral procession. Out of curiosity, he asked a mourner, "Who has passed away?" The mourner replied, "Miógbo." Shocked, Musa sat down, overwhelmed by the news. So all of Miógbo's wealth and possession couldn't prevent him from facing the inevitable, Musa thought. As Musa reflected on Miógbo's apparent wealth and eventual demise, he realized the futility of amassing material possessions. He began to appreciate the simple life he had left behind. With a newfound sense of contentment, Musa decided to return home, grateful for the lesson he had learned. Moral lesson. The story of Musa and his journey teaches us that true wealth is not measured by material possessions, but by the contentment and happiness we find in our lives. Material riches, no matter how vast, cannot shield us from life's ultimate truths. Appreciating what we have and living a life of contentment brings us more fulfillment than the relentless pursuit of wealth.